Your energy and power drives me to bring out more and more stuff to help you in your selling. So today, as promised 3 days before about the 3P formula, we are going to cover the third P, which is the purpose of your sales tools. Isn't that amazing? So let me ask you a very simple question. When you write your own sales tools, your sales, first of all, let me tell you, what are your sales? Sales tools are your website, your landing pages, your emails, your meetings, your flyers, your videos, what messages, brochure, technical specification, technical data, and anything. All the things which communicate to your client about your product with the intention that it will sell is your sales tools. And to write effective sales tools, you need to have certain awareness about 3P: people, product, and purpose. Right? So, day before yesterday, we covered the first people. Yesterday, we covered the second product. Today is the day we cover the purpose. And today is this massive takeaway. And this P actually holds your first people and product together in itself. So basically, this is like a big square of purpose under which you get. For example, so why am I doing this Facebook Live? I have a purpose behind that. The purpose is to add value to the people whom I love, people to whom I can serve, right? That's the purpose. So guys, for example, why do you go to gym? You go to gym, there's a purpose behind that, to get fit, to look smart, to be healthier, to burn out extra calories, to remove the toxins. So everything has a purpose. The purpose is the bigger context of everything. And in that purpose is everything aligned, be it anything. So today, we are going to discuss about the purpose of your sales tools. Why is it written? How it is written? Where it is written? What message should go in that is defined around the purpose of the sales tools. Isn't that amazing? So I will be bringing out 7 important fundamental questions which you can keep them on your table, and those 7 questions will always make you redefine your sales tools purpose so that your sales can be laser sharp and effective, and they can convert more and get you the desired result which you want out of your own sales. Isn't that amazing? So if you find this will be amazing session, you can type amazing in the chat box, and it will definitely be a phenomenal context of purpose which will drive all of your sales. This purpose context has the power to fundamentally change the way you think about your sales tools. It's going to fundamentally change the marketing and the selling of your company and the product. It's going to change the way you market, the way you place and position yourself in the market. Guys, the only way to position yourself as the best, authoritative, and influencer in the market is what is the bigger purpose of your company, your brand, your product is the bigger purpose which defines you, which positions you, which repositions you. And that strategic position of your company, your product, is the long-term path on which you can drive your motor car to the excellence. Isn't that amazing? So guys, before, I want to acknowledge each one of you watching my videos again and again. Thank you. Before we start, let me share a little about myself for the people who don't know me yet. Hi, I am Mohit Rai Goel. I'm a businessman. We have two successful brands. One is Motif Electric Limited, under which we have three manufacturing locations, 150 human resource, and the other one is Workify.com, which is a freelance platform and which has about 200,000 freelancers on board and giving services to all Indian MSMEs and big corporates. So this is about me. I am an avid reader and a traveler, and I love to read about advertising and selling. And with the freedom I have from my both of the business, I'm able to serve and be on my mission to help 1 million entrepreneurs. Thank you very much. So why am I doing this is another question. Is that because when I joined my business back in 2013, there were few incidents which shook me, and that was a time when I decided this traditional selling is not going to survive for long, and I need to change. I need to learn new things, and that's when I started learning new things. That was tough and painful, but the results were amazing and transformational, and that's all what I learned in those 8 years. I've brought it out and sharing with you. So with your excitement, I'm going to share the purpose of sales tools. So let's begin. The purpose of sales tool is not just the reason why we are making that. It does say that, but it much more than that. The purpose of sales tools also defines what type of audience are you targeting, and where does this audience are? What are their likes, dislikes? Where is their attention, their fear, desire? So purpose is basically the wholesome figure of everything. To get the real purpose of your sales, you need to ask simple question. Why? Very first question, and if you have a pen or paper, you can take a note of that. Why are you really developing that sales tools? For example, you plan to create a WhatsApp forward for your product or service, and then what is your maximum expectation out of that? Many of you would say that we want to sell more. Many of you would say you want to make awareness. Third could be killing objections, addressing to desires, or problems ko address karna. There can be a lot of things, but we need to know that the real purpose is only one purpose. For example, why do you invest money? To make yourself rich in future. Why do you go to gym? To make yourself healthy. There are multiple purposes, but in sales tools, you need to have one clear identified purpose. If you have multiple purpose around one sales tool, then my dear friend, you are not going to accomplish ever with that tool, because with confused intention, the customer also smells it, and confused mind never buys. This is a very golden hack which I want to give it to you right away, that a confused mind never buys. And if you have a confused intention, your customer will smell the double intentions, and with double intention, a human never buys. So you need to have, first of all, you need to have very clear intention. There can be multiple outcomes of your sales tool. That is fine, but intention is only and only one. And that can become a KPI, key performance indicator, around that tool. So the second question about the purpose is how to qualify prospect in that tool. How to qualify. So you need to know what kind of people will read that tool or consume that tool, and what is a minimum level of threshold they need to cover and contact you. So qualification of audience. Third, what is the call to action in that tool? Yes, So after your customer watches your tool, brochure, etc., what does he need to do? Does he need to call you, message you, email you, WhatsApp you, like you on Facebook, like you on Instagram, X, Y, Z? Clear and precise call to action is a very, very fundamental KPI, key performance indicator of your tool. The next one is it generating sales? Yes or no? You need to be very clear about, is it generating sales? Yes or no? If it's a sale generating, actually, at that moment, people watch that flyer and pay money. Is it that, or just awareness? So you need to clearly indicate, is it money generating or not? Not every tool is a money generating tool. There are, in a prospect to customer map, there are a lot of things. So you need to make yourself clear, is it money generating or not? If it's not money generating, the KPI is not money. KPI is something intangible. If it's money generating, the KPI is money. So very, very clear. Money generating, yes or no. Next, does it answer any query, question, problem? Does it answer any query, question, problem? If yes, then what is that problem does it address? Does it address one problem, two problem, multiple problem? So let that tool be only addressing tool. So whenever any of your customers have a problem, you just send that tool and all of this question vanishes. The next and the last question is, does it break any myth or misconception? Does it break any myth or misconception? People have a lot of myths and misconceptions about every product because of their past behaviors, because of their influences in their past, and the past usage, or if they had a bad or good experience, whatever. So they make some set of judgment around every product. That's human nature. So does your tool breaks that and addresses their fears and desires? So these were the 7 questions which we covered right now about the purpose of your tools. And what I want you to take away for today, from today is very fundamental, very basic. So I'm repeating that again so that I want you to ingrain that in your mind and never forget, is the clear purpose. One clear purpose is better than multiple unclear purpose. And one clear purpose will give you breakthrough results. I promise that. So anyways, thank you very much. It was amazing to have you. Keep watching, liking. If you have any question, you can comment here. I'm always available for you. And thank you. Signing off, Mohit Ragwal. Bye-bye.